Ain't no scoring on me, nigga.
Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
9, bro.
Yo, Molly.
No creases.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
No.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, my
And he powers his way up past the 30.
You see the moves, nigga.
With a tackle.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got
You
to
see
take
the
some
moves,
pressure off this
nigga.
young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and
say
out here on
experiencing
3rd
network
and
issues.
4.
Don't quit.
Trubisky will throw. Finding Gabriel complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Look at that. That's tweaking. That's your connection move.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Moves, nigga.
Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs,
Bro, I did
they're
a
going to
nigga
open up
dirty.
a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
My linebacker, bro, me. I came over here flying. They stopped me.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Well, this is
First
Gabriel
down.
on the catch. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears
You
first
don't know
down.
my plays,
One thing you're hoping
nigga.
for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. Wide open receiver complete. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone. And it'll
Stop
give him a
playing with me,
first down.
Mook.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen.
I'm looking like
And I
you
don't know
last
anyone
game.
who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on.
I'm looking like
That's
you
3
last
catches for
game,
him
bro.
here
I
early
can't be
going.
stopped.
He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Come on, gotta go, gotta go.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Parkey adds the extra point,
move.
and that makes the score 7-0.
This shit is looking easy, G.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna get in that ass.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You like that?
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
The good old toss play. And this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the
Oh, my God.
backfield.
Pick that shit, man.
Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up
that's
really
a pick,
nice yardage.
Now,
And you
meanwhile,
know
a pass that should have been intercepted.
User.
Ends up falling incomplete. Ball on the 42
Do it
as they
right,
come up
dummy.
2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Ryan again.
I'm throwing pick. Give me that.
Into double
Let's
coverage,
go.
and it's intercepted.
User.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
Stop playing
And
with
these
me,
guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had two
looking
excellent
like a
conference
dub-dub
championship
club
games, but on
move.
the NFC side, the Rams winning and overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, everyone talking about the no call.
Yeah, we should to get them to overtime. The fifth to win it in overtime. He should be the guy who should be exalted right now, but you're exactly right. Nikhil Roby-Coleman's
like
hit
my
on Tommy
dope on
Lee
this
Lewis in
nigga.
regulation.
This is a breeze.
When I saw it live, thought it was a bang-bang play. Turned out, it was definitely a missed call. Plus, they missed helmet-to-helmet contact on it as well. So if you're a Saints fan, you are very unexcited about the Rams advancing to the Super Bowl, but I still don't want pass interference to become a reviewable call. The game flow is paramount to me. Let's not slow it down any more than it already is.
Yeah, it could be a slippery slope, then you start doing it with everything,
Oh,
right?
next thing you know, we'll be reviewing holding. And by the way, you can probably call holding just about every play in the NFL.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about
Still
the
give me
41.
two. I'll take it.
You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Just a little puff. We can put her out there.
On second down, here's Trubisky.
Oh, my
Slings
God.
one that's incomplete. Michael
Why
Bolton,
they
the
playing
fullback,
with me?
the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it,
That's
perfection
crazy,
is
bro.
something we all chase,
They
whether it's
saved
playing
you.
this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
3 for 3 on 3rd.
There's
Why
Trubisky
not?
to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this
First
inside
down.
the 30. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the
What's
first
that, 4
option.
for 4 now?
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
My nigga
A
said
gain of
straight
3,
slick.
second down.
You funny as shit. Oh, man.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. On second down, Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now it's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's
Run through that nigga.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On the toss play, Howard. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they go
Get out of
the
there.
way here. Knocked back to the 20.
I did that first nigga dirty,
Of
though.
a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for
Hey, I did that
second
first
down.
nigga dirty.
I don't give a fuck what you did to him.
Now the Bears going to call the first
Oh,
of
I
their
ain't
timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this
That little
first
sticker
half.
coming out the back of my controller.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh!
And that is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything over it, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Bears on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This will be a tough
This
third
touchdown
and
right
18.
here. Easy peasy, Luke.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Ah!
Rifles one, it's intercepted. Bruce Carter with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin. They both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game, because you know sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44-yarder from the right hash as time expires.
44, that's nothing for him.
MVP Todd Gurley, 2 touchdowns, 1 catching, 1 rushing.
I like it.
There you go.
You don't like the McCourty thing, no?
No, I do like that. If that happens, you're Nostradamus.
There you go.
Pick! Stop playing with me,
It's
bro.
intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And a potential turning point.
go ahead and score in these 18 seconds like I was
Field position late in this first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing Man, force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Right.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Let's see what they draw up here. Third and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Deep move.
Who you think I am, Boo-Boo?
Here's Trubisky. Looking deep for
Got him.
Gabriel. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Oh, good tackle.
8 yards
He
on
fell
the
off
pickup,
that.
and
You
now
see
they'll
him
have
trying
some
to push that
options
nigga on the
second
ground?
and short.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Now Ryan on second down. Oh, look at that. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
What you gonna do, Mook?
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. Quickly here, and that's complete. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
This is Freeman on first and 10.
Get him! Oh.
And some room to work. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that.
That nigga
call.
Julio
Big
blocked
play
the
for
shit
him,
out
but
of my
don't forget
goddamn
about the
call.
guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
What they talk about, cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside.
Now a play fake.
Oh,
First
nigga.
down.
You gotta kill this nigga, bro.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
21.
On first and 10, it's Ryan.
Come here, nigga. Khalil Mack.
Can't find a receiver,
Play
and he's
with me.
brought down. Khalil Mack coming hard on the blitz. cuts. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman.
Got in there.
8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bryant tacks on the
Did you waste 4 minutes? God damn.
Yeah, bro.
That nigga waste 4 minutes.
Look.
That nigga said that nigga will not touch this rock for the third. Damn.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They toss left to Howard. And they'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing here, Trubisky. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He had their lone TD earlier, now he's got a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass.
I think it's
looked like it was
defense,
coming
bro.
together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's fourth. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Jordan Howard unable to get to that imaginary line. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Freeman again. And they'll get this down only to about the 46. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
It's a good timeout.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. 20. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Pick! Come on!
Incomplete. This defense so strong all
Put
afternoon.
Me that
Well executed again there.
So I can
This is a
score.
group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Tuesday.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And he's got two. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Here's Ryan. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal.
Motherfucking timeout, boy. Burn the motherfucking timeout, boy.
You gotta score, nigga.
You fucking crazy, nigga. Where are we? I'll take a field goal right now.
This is Coleman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
Hey, wait.
They'll toss it to Coleman. And that's a touchdown as they broke a tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel
39 seconds with one timeout. That's all you give me.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Return that shit, too. Take a little bit more.
To return, this is Eddie Jackson. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Completion left side, the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Back to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Timeout, bitch.
Inside the 10 at
they holding me, bro.
Timeout comes in. The whistle's blown
Bro,
with 3 seconds
I
remaining.
10 times, bro.
What you gonna do, James? You send this to overtime or what?
I'm gonna win this bitch. I'm going for 2.
Two big plays in
Nigga, fuck
succession.
you.
Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. One last shot for Trubisky.
Oh, he underthrew it.
Pressure there as it's
Oh,
intercepted.
my God.
It's Desmond Trufant.
That's tough.
He's at the 50. He's
That's
at the
tough.
30. The 20.
I can't believe he threw it like that, bro.
Into the end zone, and the Falcon
That nigga fucked the
defense has a
pass all up.
touchdown.
Good deal.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on the defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by
that last play, that's
which is
tough.
often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything
No,
they try to
bro.
throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Nah, nigga, you waste the whole 3rd quarter. That shit did me dirty. Good shit. You kept the ball out of my hands. Good shit.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it.
That's tough.
They got it done, and they feel very good
That
about
nigga put
that
up
victory.
14 in the 4th. That's tough.
Hey, yo, Marley, send that shit to me, bro.
Hey, just know that'll never happen again, bro.
Man, shut your brother.
Did you see it? Bro, bullshit. That shit was easy.
NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
No, bro, I don't only run slants though. I throw to the open man.
So long from Atlanta.
Nah, they was open. You leaving them open.
Shut up.
If I'm sitting in a pocket,
Nigga, you see cut.
nah, that last. I just drove the ball down the field on you with ease, bro. They made me throw the ball crazy on that last play.
Nigga, what are you talking about? That shit was easy. My palms not even sweating.
You crazy. You didn't even throw no touchdown.
Hey, bro, you're not listening to me, dude. I'm not playing you right now.
Yo, you had me wait for... Alright, y'all
Yo, play Marley, bro. Play Marley. Play Marley, bro.
Bro, you had me waiting this whole time. I could have been doing anything else, my nigga.
What you could have been doing, bro?
Nigga, Shorty just came home. What do you mean? You know how that go?
My fault, G. But yeah, I ain't playing right now, though. I gotta go to the store, bro. I'm saying, what's up, bro? You gonna play me when I get back or what?
Just hit me, my nigga. I'm about to get back on. Alright.
Yo, Marley, I'll be back.
Hey, bro, just know that you ain't supposed to win that game.
Oh, that's up for
If I don't even know how to do it, bro.
I'll send it to you.
But yo, move. Look, that play that I just ran on you though, the nigga, I was supposed to throw the ball to the corner of the end zone, bro. That nigga threw a flat route. I don't know what the fuck this nigga Trubisky did.
You threw that shit.
No, bro, that shit tricked me.
I told you don't get no bum ass niggas on me. What the fuck wrong with you?
Bro, that shit was too easy to move the ball, bro.
Yeah, right. Once I got in that slant shit, like I said, bro.
Bro, every time I threw the ball, I caught it. Except for the last play. My nigga was like fucking 13 for 15 from the field.
Shut up.
Bro, the nigga only had like 2 incompletions.
Man, shut the fuck up, you bum ass.
He did, bro. And the only incompletion was the interception and that first play.
He did all that for what?
Because he got hold, bro.
Yeah, to lose.
That last play, it could have went any other way.
What's good, bro?
These niggas some ass in here.
Bro.
Yeah, the nigga beat
ass in this party, cuz.
Oh, these the niggas that been playing Madden for like 3-4 years. Then you just started like last year or some shit.
They started playing this shit, cuz. These niggas some caca.
Hey, I know you can't be talking about the nigga me, cause that nigga stopped playing Call of Duty with me to play some kind of league game.
Nigga, I had a league game, bro. I won that.
I'm talking about him, bro.
Bro, that's
I see you. I'll set yours.
Like heat game. And you beating him?
I'm talking about the nigga, yeah, bro. I'm talking about the nigga with the league game, bro. I go in that league and fuck shit up.
Bro, you weren't even last.
That's crazy. You over there, nigga. If you in there. You in there winning.
I don't even take you serious.
Yeah, that is so. You sure? I should be the main nigga you take serious, nigga. If you take anybody serious, it should be me.
Big move. Bro, that nigga got your car keys, bro. I've been in the chat for 2 days hearing this nigga talk about him beating you, bro.
You can have that shit right now. I done had everybody car keys in this shit, nigga. I'm good.
Nah, not till I got the hang of this shit, nigga.
Bro, you still ain't got the hang of this shit. I live on my
Thought that shit means he still ain't got the hang of it.
You still ain't got the hang of it.
I ain't got the hang of it. I beat this nigga 3 times in a row, count.
Yeah. Hey, women lie, men lie, numbers don't.
Got the hang on it when I beat the nigga when the money was on the line.
Hey, bro.
After the fourth game, I beat
you talking about that day, nigga. You said I beat you again that day, nigga, for the cash.
6 games.
Nah, no, we didn't, Bees.
Okay.
We played 2 games that day. I beat you the first game, then you started talking cash shit.
Hey, yo, you won. It ain't even that.
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Hey, yo. Hey, you lying.
My nigga chill, bro. My nigga things, bro. My nigga chill, bro. That nigga, he put my camera right now, bro.
Nah, I can't even get like that, cause Taylor, she be like, calm your happy ass down.
That nigga means you able to stop that nigga, bro.
And if he yells, she coming to unplug that bitch.
Yeah, now. Back in the day, Mees would've went crazy on this bitch. This nigga's some shit, bro! This nigga's some fuck that nigga! Fuck that nigga move, bro! Fuck that nigga!
That nigga Rob D just pulled up on you. You come and move. You finna put in Black Ops?
No, because I ain't playing
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
Going to the store, you know, that turned into an hour. Especially when you go with your girl.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard.
Hey, yo, Count.
Yo.
You already on the duty? Or you just chilling?
Yeah. I want to do it.
I'm about to say, I'm broadcasting, G. I just took an L, though. That shit was weak as a bitch. That nigga wasn't supposed to beat me. I supposed to ended that nigga, bro. I just drove down the field with 39 seconds. And then they let me throw the pick on the last play. Like, they hold the fuck out of me on that shit.
Who you have?
I had the Bears. That nigga Trubisky, bro, the last play of the game, bro, I tried to throw like one of them routes when the nigga do like a half of an octagon, but he do it to the sideline. And I did that shit. And when I threw the ball, they threw that shit like a flat, bro. Like the nigga ain't even go to the deep corner, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened. My man wasn't nowhere near the ball. That shit went right to Moot and he housed that shit. That's how he beat me by 14. Cause he was up 1. I mean, he was up a touchdown. I drove down the field.
First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He don't know what he doing.
Yeah, they caught me slipping. No, I ain't tripping. It's all love.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Breeze now.
Oh,
He rifles one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
User.
Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Well, as the dust settles for the New Orleans Saints on this season, yes, a lot of disappointment for the 2nd year in a row, but, you know, 13-3, #1 seed for the first time since 2009. Now, they did suffer the first home playoff loss under Breeze and Peyton after 6 wins, but a lot to be proud of this year for New Orleans.
No doubt about it. I mean, that team jumped out right from the word go. Well, let me rephrase that. After a season-opening disappointing loss to Tampa Bay, they ran off the heck of a streak and established themselves as the team to beat in the NFC. The only concerns going forward, will they get everyone back healthy? Remember, Sheldon Rankins, their exciting defensive tackle, got hurt in the playoffs. But the other part is, can they shake off the last 2 years of losses, get that out of their psyche? That crazy Minneapolis loss to the Vikings, and then the controversial non-call in the playoffs against the Rams this year. If they can put that behind them, they'll be a force again in 2019.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. A very solid gain of 27.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Hey, kill!
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. About 3 yards there to the 27.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Ginn.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Breeze to another long-time vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Oh, no. I think she was there.
From the gun, it's Breeze.
Yeah.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Gurley, of course, was right in the mix for a rushing title, but missed the final couple weeks of the year and ended up finishing 3rd with 1,251 yards, but did have a league-high 17 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, the first since Sean Alexander 2003, 2004 to lead the NFL in total touchdowns 2 years running. How about 2 years in a row he doesn't get a chance to win a rushing title? This year because of injury, the year before because they rested him in the last game. And the first year he said, it doesn't matter much. This year he admitted he really wants to win one of those rushing titles.
And you know one surprising nugget is that he's the only guy to rush for 1,000 yards in each of the last 2 seasons. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. the gun. Here's Goff. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield.
Oh my God, bro, what is y'all doing? Pick that shit.
A lot of guys to account for.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I should have had my face.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Here we go on 4th. Goff.
The defense, boy.
Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence, and it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball, they scored. No one talked about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people started talking about fairness. So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over. Otherwise, you keep playing. I think that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime and goal. Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss, threw an interception. The Rams kicked the field goal and won. Defense still exists if you care to play it.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Brees. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They do go for it. It's Brees. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. A second nice move, a spin. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Looks like a pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game.
You took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Good D. Pick that,
Eli. Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Dumps it off to Gurley.
Oh, good tackle,
inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Yeah.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Giving to the
bitch, you get it? Let's go.
This will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he
Let's
pushed the
fucking
line
go.
forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Well, as they get ready for this next drive, we shift our attention to a little Super Bowl conversation. The 3rd time that the Super Bowl, Charles, is going to be played in Atlanta, and the Patriots had 35,000 folks come out in Foxborough before departing for a little rally.
How about that? You would think that would be a fan base where it might be a little bit blasé about the whole thing because they seem to go just about every year. But they continue to use their rallying cry. They hate us because they ain't us. And as for the game itself, February the 3rd, I can't wait. I'll be there to call the game internationally one more time. Just remember, this game is 17 years to the day since Super Bowl 36. Got this whole Patriots thing kick-started. Literally, Adam Vinatieri with a game-winning field goal. Patriots beat the Rams 20-17. Same franchise, different city. They were in St. Louis then.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Now, early on this year, we thought that Michael Thomas might threaten Marvin Harrison's record of 143 catches in a season. Didn't quite get there, but he did lead the NFL CD, 125 of them.
And he's smart enough to make sure he's attached at the hip with his quarterback, Drew Brees. And they connected on a staggering 85% of his targets, the highest percentage of any quarterback-receiver combo in NFL history. It definitely justifies his social media handle. Can't guard Mike.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Gets past 1 man. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Gurley again here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And his throw here is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Now it's Ginn. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they've printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
Toss play, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On play action, it's Breeze.
Oh my God, come on, bro.
Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
That shit is crazy.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Check A2.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Breeze now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Breeze to throw on second down. A quick hitter complete. It's Bryant. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Dez Bryant, 30 yards.
Desi.
And the Saints are able to
Desert
catch him
Eagle.
for 6.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely
Dynamite
hard to
Disco
defend when it's
Dandy.
run that precisely, and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Now Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Lutz now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Goff on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10. Goff again. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a gain of 5 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Again, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Thank you.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Come back.
Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
Oh!
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin on the ground with Kamara.
Oh, my
He's taken
God.
down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Fighting him off. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
How many times do we hear from coaches, get north and south as a runner, especially in short yardage situations? I'd say 3rd and 1 counts. That didn't happen there.
Instead, they went backwards. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze.
Got him.
And it is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Goff. Airing it out deep for Woods. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in a big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Breeze is looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They run it again with Kamara, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The busy night continues for Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Back to throw Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Yeah, the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The Saints on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Breeze. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Breeze to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Go get him.
Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
What's good, my nigga?
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the
I got on
work
2K
to be
today,
done. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter.
I dropped 13 on a nigga head at
the
the
job
like
becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Yeah, that's easy, nigga. I've been getting that before you went to jail. Yeah, nigga.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Pick. Thank you.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Right.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Thank you. Oh, he caught it. Oh, my God.
For a Rams touchdown.
Yeah.
Robert Woods finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Oh, my God, yo.
You still have
these 2 games I done played, bro. These 2 last finishes, I swear to God, bro.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Oh, shit.
A road win.
This nigga got a heartbreak play on me.
Never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
What the fuck?
And you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week.
Good shit, boy.
Facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people
I tried to
who
pick
believe
that
are
shit
right
and
here in this
everything.
world. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Oh, I can't even try.
Yo, this nigga ended me on some
So that'll do
motherfucking
it for us.
angels
For
in the
my partner,
outfield
Charles
shit.
Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've
Get
been
the
watching
fuck
the
out of
NFL
here, bro.
right
How the
here
fuck that
on
nigga
EA
come up with that
Sports.
ball, bro?
From New Orleans, good night, everybody.
I had it. Look, it's crazy because I had it right here.
Bro, that pass was some bullshit.
You saw that shit, bro?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Man, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Count ain't see shit.
Yeah, he threw a Hail Mary, they tipped it, the dude caught it.
How the fuck you see that?
I'm broadcasting.
Oh, you was watching it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching the whole game.
That shit is wild, bro. Good shit, no leads. That's tough.
That's crazy. I gotta stop playing like this shit. Once I gotta get my shorty out the way, where I ain't gotta be bothered, then I'm in niggas' ass. But when I gotta deal with her, never gonna win.
That was tough, though, boy.
That was crazy.
That was a hell of a goddamn game, though. I can't believe they gave you that shit. That shit was wild.
I'll be right back in a minute. Hold on.